industrialization, human warfare is growing more and more devastating. The Crimean War first showed the public about the reality of war, which erased the romantic account of it. A secret agreement between states made Europe soon into another war called World War I. It was the first war that made civilians a direct target. This war finally made human beings realize what modern industrial war can damage. At the end of the war, they tried to settle a peace conference in Versailles, but failed miserably. Versailles Conference is a failure and a mistake of any power. It directly caused World War II. The first and the most influential mistake made by Versailles Conference is about the settlement of Central Power, especially Germany. A conference France represented George Clemenceau proposed to punish Germany in every means possible in order to make Germany no longer have the power to wage a war again. But the US President Wilson proposed any power should create a non-last peace by appease Germany to make it no longer have the willingness to wage a war again. Well, these two plans can be represented as a disagreement between idealism and realism. However, it is more seen as a conflict among the different countries' interests. France wants to gain dominance place like the Sun King and even the Napoleonic era. Britain wants sea dominance, and the United States wants the balance of power in Europe. When a group of people only care about their own interests but not a common goal, nothing can be done, and this is just what happened in Versailles Conference. Germany has been severely punished. High war revolution crushed both German government's economy and authority, but any power didn't have any control over who can rule Germany, and the free trade war investment made Germany the first few countries come out of depression under Nazi. Ceded territory of Germany after World War I created a domestic hatred toward the victorious countries, but the main industrial area is still under German control. League of Nations were meant to protect small countries, but their only weapon is economic boycott, which turned out useless in World War II. Germany did not lose neither power nor willing to wage a war again after the Versailles Conference. Settlement of the defeated country is not the only failure of Versailles Conference, but also the victory countries, especially come to Italy. Italy was meant to be a part of the Triple Alliance and declare war to any power in World War I, but Italy switched sides and was replaced by the Ottoman Empire. Although Italy's contribution was lackluster, they do have non-negligible casualties in war. However, the Versailles Conference gave Italy an ignorable reward, which upset the Italian people. Great Depression strongly exacerbated this sentiment. This created an environment to make Mussolini's coup successful and the creation of fascists, and Italy will switch side to Germany in World War II. In conclusion, World War II is directly caused by the Versailles Conference result. The radical partisans are only a reflection of people's thought at that time period. Without people's support, Mussolini can't overthrow the government and Hitler couldn't win the election. It was meant to make World War I the war to end all war, but it resulted as 20 years of